Hey, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 21 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Today's episode is powered again by my sponsor Elgato. Today I'm using all sorts of their products to create my content, as I do every single day. You guys know this by now. I got the Wave 3 microphone in front of me. I've got it on the shock mount with the pop filter, making the audio sound crisp and lovely. And of course we're using the green screen with the key lights to make sure that I'm immersed into the video without a background. If you are an aspiring content creator, I highly recommend the Elgato products. They genuinely make my job and life so much easier, and you can find a link down below to them in the description below. Thank you to Elgato for once again being my sponsor. Now getting on into the episode. Do me the hugest of favours, smashing the thumbs up button. We are shooting for 5,000 likes. We're really going to test out CR7 in Champs today. So I hope you guys do enjoy. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Super close to 500,000 subscribers. So going to start the episode off by selling this Kante. He had gone up a little bit in price to 150. He was down at like 135, 140 for a little bit. And then for some reason, he'd gone up to 150. And I brought him on in the last two games, in the last episodes. You probably didn't see much because he didn't do much. I didn't think much of him. Obviously a great player, but I just think that like SBC Acuna is probably a better fit for the squad. He's got such crazy stats, right? I figured I could take the 150k for Kante and you guys would be fine with that. So we sold him, and we're now sitting pretty on over 150,000 coins with obviously a tradable Neymar in the club as well. And I mean, some tradable players, including Furlong Mendy, but Mendy is down at like 13k now, maybe even less by the time you're watching this. So it's not exactly like we're going to be making bank from him. So obviously this is the squad. It is our duty today to test out CR7 in the weekend league. But first off, there is a little SBC that I figured I should do by the name of Frank Ribery. No, I'm kidding. I don't have the coins to do Ribery at the moment. It's the TOTY challenge. We're going to go ahead and get this one done because it offers out a rare Electrum players pack. You never know what you're going to get from them. Yeah, it's untradeable. Yeah, it's probably not worth it. But I mean, I'm sitting pretty in terms of pack luck versus SBC. You know, like once you pack a team of the year, you feel like your luck's going to be in. So I'm going to do as many of the SBCs as my club will allow me to do this week. You guys know I do love to complete them. We're going to get boards, no walkout, nothing, no team of the week or anything like that. We're going to get Brazilian Cam from the Chinese Super League. I don't actually know what club he plays for. I don't know the badge, if I'm honest. But it's Oscar. We've already got Oscar in our club, so that is a duplicate untradeable, and so are the other two silvers as well. So we're going to have to just discard them. Probably won't end up quick sell recoverying him. Recoverying. I probably won't end up recovering him just because I'm sure that over the next week with upgrades and whatnot, I'll end up getting a bunch of 83s and stuff. But I do need to remember I need to get Varane before next Friday. I need to claim him back, the duplicate one that we've got. So we go into our first game of champs of the day. We're sat at 8-3 right now. So I figured the games were going to get tough, all right? It is around this sort of form where I do start to struggle and I can come away with losses just like that. But I do have, obviously, the Ronaldo factor on my side. Whether or not that means people are either scared to come up against me and I force rage quits easier, I don't know. Or it might have the opposite effect of it makes people try hard like crazy and I end up getting beaten. And you know, just because a few of my friends that have used super teams before say that people absolutely go, it's like their FA Cup final. It's their World Cup final. They've got to beat this guy that has the crazy Ronaldo. Do you know what I mean? So it's either going to go one way or the other, right? So hopefully we can come away with some nice victories. But we did score early on with Ronaldo, and we got one with Robin there as well. I've still got the ball with CR7 here, and I think I end up winning it back with Seedorf into Robin, just scoot past the defender and bang it home, mate. He's still scoring loads of goals, right? He's like Mr. Consistent for me. He's crazy, crazy good. One thing I did notice, though, I was looking in... I was trying to get like a player render for the thumbnail the other day, and Robin, one of Robin's ears really like sticks out compared to the other one, doesn't it? His left ear sticks out a lot compared to his right ear. In real life, I was looking at it in game and then I had to Google it in real life because he's got an ear that just sticks out. It's just obviously like a slightly bigger ear, or, you know, I don't know. It's a weird one and it's a random thing to bring up. But yeah, have you guys ever noticed that one of Robin's ears sticks out further than the other? It's weird. Maybe Maybe he gets the wind in behind that ear and that's what makes him quicker and we get past the defenders. Who knows? Anyway, enough on Robben's ear. We get the rage quit there. I think Robben scored most of the goals. And we come up against this. This is a solid team. This guy obviously knows what he's doing with his squad building. Got a lot of very good players. And I could be in trouble with this game right here, definitely. But we're going to actually end up going 1-0 up. My baby Seedorf, he's got mid Seedorf, knocks it in, and Ronaldo scoots past the defender, just knock it into Robben, and I do bang it home. Lovely. I've got to try and remember that I shouldn't just shoot with Ronaldo all the time. Try and make the best of every opportunity, and don't just force it to him, because as much as I want to score, like, there might be better passes available. I do get through with him right now, though. End up taking the strike at the near post because I saw a little bit of goalkeeper movement. And I'm 2-0 up. Nice goal from CR7. And we get into the box, win ourselves a little penalty. I guess Baresi had to take him out. Otherwise, I would have scored. But this guy saved the pen. You know, I hit it right in the top corner and Green timed it. But if you move the goalkeeper to that direction and then dive properly that way, you will save the Neymar penalty that seems so unstoppable most of the time in these videos. And I take my penalty still with Neymar because he's got better penalties than CR7 on this game. I think CR7's got like 89 and Neymar's literally sat at like 99. So he's got perfect pens. Why not take him with him? They seem to work out for us most of the time, don't they? And however, talking of Neymar, he ends up scoring a hat-trick against me to turn this game around. I was literally 2-0 up, then went 3-2 down. How has that happened? But we get the ball through to Robben, and I actually ball roll and just try a little finesse on the right foot, on the 2-star weak foot, and it works out in my favour. Then Seedorf just cuts this one back into Neymar, just try and scoot round those defenders, into Ronaldo, back to Robben, Robben goal. We can just turn this game around, flip it again to 4-3 to us at half time. Nice one. But obviously a tough game. This one's going to go the distance. And this is, for those of you that follow me on Twitter, this is that game that I was going on about on Saturday early afternoon. So I concede is it a penalty or a free kick? It was a penalty. And then look at this. Hello? Stick your left foot out a little bit, really, and you save that one? Yeah, I got a little bit unfortunate to not save that penalty there. But we might have a new corner technique, guys, because Ronaldo in the air is obviously nuts. And he scored a header from that one, so I might just be whipping it in from now on rather than the lasty special. I whip it in again here. Ronaldo scores again. He might be broken from corners, so I might need to continue doing that. It felt like 3 goals, I'm not going to lie. If they don't bring the goalkeeper out, which obviously a lot of people do, it's just going to be, yeah, like basically 3 headers. And he jumps higher and puts more accuracy and power on it than anyone that I've used. So it's nice to have someone that have an outlet like that from a corner. So 6-6, ridiculous game. He scored right at the very end, of course, because I decided to not mark him in the box. 6-6 after 105 minutes as well. We've had more opportunities, but this guy has held possession better than us. Both the same amount of shots on target. Clearly a very, very close game. However, Ronaldo has the ball. He spots Robben. Robben gets it past that defender and scores on the right foot. That's a 2-star weak foot, and he's banged it home. So I'm 7-6 up, and I just need to make sure that when I get the ball here in the 119th minute, I keep it. Do whatever's necessary. Knock it back to the goalkeeper if that's necessary, because the time's going, right? I just got to boot it up the pitch and we'll be fine. So as you can see here, really... Yep. I did that. I just waited a little bit too long, and Rulli's kick, I mean, like, Seedorf, what an athlete. He has lunged there. I've got a screenshot somewhere where he absolutely lunges for it. And I don't know if that's the game just letting him do that or what, but yeah, my days, did I bottle it right at the end to send this game to penalties. I can't believe it. I was like 2 FIFA seconds away from winning the match. And then I do something so stupid that makes me, in all honesty, deserve to lose the game. He saves my penalty. I stick it down the middle, and he does that penalty save technique where you move one way and dive the other. Covers a couple of angles. You know, covers both the middle and to one angle that you dive, which is pretty smart, I have to say. He's done it again there. Don't know how that one's gone in. We've got lucky there. I can admit that we got lucky that penalty went in. So that evens it out versus the one that he scored against me in game. I then save one. So we're now level, all right? I've finally brought this penalty shootout back. Can we end up winning this? I think this guy knew about my Neymar penalty technique, you know. It's not, actually, it's a terrible penalty. It's a terrible penalty. There's nothing else to say. I didn't time it. The circle got too big and it just didn't go in the corner. I'm now losing again, and if I don't score this one, we have lost. Poor penalty from me again. I just bottled it right at the end, and that is how I lose. I can't believe it. But yeah, so it doesn't matter if you have a Team of the Year, CR7. It still doesn't stop you from being an absolute fool in defence. So lesson learned. Anyway, yeah, we lose 3-2 on pens after a 7-all 120 minutes. Pretty crazy game, not going to lie. You know, GG's to that guy, though. Obviously, he fought right till the end and was better at penalty shootouts than I was. So we take a loss. We're at, what, like 9-4 now, or something like that. And we go on into the next game. I see, like, some pretty good players there, but other pretty average ones. Don't know what, like, Pulisic and like, Tovan and stuff are doing in that squad, if I'm honest. There's some other pretty good players there. I would have spread my coins out a bit better and got a slightly more meta team overall. But I score with Ronaldo early on. It seems that if you have someone who's not the greatest defender in the world, then those little speed boosts, the directional nutmeg with both the triggers, it seems like they are ridiculous with him, obviously, because he's so fast and he gets away so quick, has such a long stride. And if you can get past the defenders, then I think the shots are going to be super powerful and super accurate, and they're most likely going to fly in the back of the net. So this guy quits after 9 minutes, 2-0. I'm hoping that maybe a lot of other people do that as well, just with the CR7 factor. But then we come up against this. This guy has done some nice icon SBCs and got some luck as well. I don't know how many Inzagis he got amongst this, by the way, but yeah, that is a whole bunch of nice baby icons, and then a mid Eto as well. So it was a super attacking team. He had like Cantona in centre mid, and then the rest of the squad was obviously really, really attacking. But I go 1-0 up after 10 minutes. Get the goal. Rainbow flick volley with Ronaldo. Might be the first one of those that we've done. Many more to come, though. You absolutely know it, don't you? But yeah, it turns out that this guy's attack was nice. So I was expecting some trouble. He does manage to get back in and score the goal there with Sammy Eto'o. A player I'd love to use on this game, by the way. He does look class. Imagine like him, Robin and Ronaldo up front. I don't know who I'd move back to Cam. It must be Robin, I guess. But Robin, I mean, how can you move that back to Cam when he does that so well at left striker? Scores the goal to put me 2-1 up. And knock it into Neymar. Keep the ball. End up... Do I intercept? Yeah, intercept with Seedorf. Into Neymar. To Ronaldo. Just scoot past the defender. And look at that. On the turn. Like super power. Back of the net. Top of the net. Roof of the net. Love it. Lovely stuff. Just before half-time, though. Some really nice football. Gets him a deserved goal back. So GG's for that goal. That was like liquid football right there. I enjoyed watching that, even though I didn't want it to go in. So we're 3-2 up at half-time. Things are going all right. Pretty even match again. Like, this one could go either way. We've both got crazy teams at this point. Let's face it. You know, icons for days in my opponents, and then I've obviously got a ridiculous attack. But Ronaldo just chips it in, and I actually score the header with Robin. Didn't expect to do that, but it is a viable option. And I think, obviously, with CR7's aerial ability, if I can do that the opposite way around, where Robin knocks it into him, I think we're going to have a aerial threat option all day long. But as you can see here, I actually get inside the defender. That is record breaker Van Dijk. I just make it look so easy. We score the goal to go 5-2 up. Neymar then, I mean, we sort of bottle that chance. Maybe it could have gone one more over to Ronaldo. Not too sure. But from the resulting corner, I do try and whip it in towards CR7. Actually latches onto Varane this time, who ends up banging it in the back of the net. Big header from him. And we're 6-2 up. This game is effectively over. So I think I lost a little bit of concentration, and this guy probably did end up going a little bit more like attacking and stuff. But as you can see here, ball's bobbling all over the show. And it ends up going in from the left foot of Samuel Eto'o. Fine, fair enough. He makes it 6-3, and he's actually going to make it 6-4 as well. George Best into Eto'o. Into Ronaldo. Back to Eto'o again. I just couldn't quite grab the right defender. And at that point, I was like, well, he's through, isn't he? I can't do much about that. So 6-4. We are going to have the chance to score one more goal, though. Ronaldo with a rainbow flick left foot volley this time. Just to make it 7-4 and to basically write that game off for my opponent. So, yeah, he scores 4 goals in that game. Obviously, a brilliant session from him. And we get a nice convincing win. So, we're now 11-4. So, for the last few weeks, getting up to like 11 wins, as I've been nearly even with losses. It's been pretty terrible. So, since having CR7, we've gone from 6-3 to 11-4. So, we've only lost the 1 game. We've come away with 5 victories. So, it's obviously going to get very difficult from here. I wouldn't be surprised, considering I stopped after this. Still have yet to play those games. I need to go out and play them. By the time you're watching this, the weekend league will be over, obviously. But I feel like the losses are going to come, and they're probably going to come in a row. There's going to be lots of them in a row. I just feel it, because it doesn't matter who you got up front if you can't defend, right? I just got to try and outscore my opponents. But 11 goals and 4 assists in 6 games. Considering he had nothing after 1 game, that's really in 5 games he's managed to get 11 goals, 4 assists. So that right there would pretty much be a 3 contribution per game. Yeah, he's good. So that's going to wrap things up for the episode. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, do me the smallest of favours, which is actually a big favour. Thumbs up. I know I sometimes say that the other way around, and I say it's a big favour, but actually it's a small favour. It works both ways. Thumbs up, 5,000 likes. If you can make that happen, you'll make my day. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. I thank you for that. And why not come and follow me on Twitter and Instagram? Hey, see what I'm getting up to in my life. You guys can check that out. And of course, the Elgato links are down below. Have a good one, everyone. Take it easy. Stay safe and healthy. I will catch you once again tomorrow with probably... well, going up to gold 3, maybe even past it. Who knows what's going to happen? It all depends on how many losses I take and how I'm enjoying the game. All right, we'll catch you tomorrow for another episode. Peace.